in Portugal? They have been my good friends. Anyways, don't you know who I am?
Well, you are not the Holy Spirit, are you?
Padre! You are talking to the Secretary of State of the Kingdom of Portugal.
I know, Senor. That was only a joke. Huh?
Joke. I only hope that you don't finally choke at your own inane, stupid, silly jokes.
I'm sorry, Senor. Actually, it's the first time I'm meeting you. Hence, did not recognize you.
Tell me, what brings you to the palace chamber?
Well, the Queen Mother Mariana wished me to assist her in her final years, and that I prepare her for a peaceful death.
Oh, so you managed to drive her to death, huh?
Senor, I came to assist her spiritually.
Just a joke, Padre. Would you like to have a drink?
No.
Oh, you Jesuits.
Senor, pardon me for saying this. I think it fit to inform you, your brother Francisco Javier de Mendonça.
He's a governor, Padre. Even his name demands respect.
Yes, Senor. The governor Francisco, the governor of Maranao.
What about him?
Well, I disapprove of the manner in which he has been discharging his office as a governor.
What do you mean?
He has established the commercial company of Greater Para and Maranao in order to neutralize the influence and the activities of the Jesuit missionaries and to deprive them of their civil powers that they have in the villages of Guarani.
So what? So what, Padre? He's a governor and he can do as he chooses to. And by the way, your church is supposed to be subordinate to the state.
The issue is not one of subordination. The issue is about human rights.
Human rights?
Yes, it's about human rights.
What the hell are you talking about human rights?
Well, I am aware that you and your brother and your whole entourage wish to have these innocent Guaranis as your slaves. You have never been able to stomach the fact that we have empowered them, made them educated, made them self-sufficient, and made them civilized human beings.
You have created a Jesuit kingdom.
We have created God's kingdom.
How dare you stay away from the affairs of the natives and affairs of state governance.
The affairs of the oppressed are ours as well. By the way, your arm-twisting tactics are never going to get the better of us.
What are you trying to tell me?
I demand that your brother, the governor, be sacked.
How dare you, you uncouth Jesuit rag! State governance and the affairs of the natives is none of your business. Remain with your preaching and praying. Mal Kiryad. Remember one thing. Never, ever set foot in this palace again, or else I will destroy you and your so-called noble Jesuit endeavors. Out! Out! Now! Ha! These bloody Jesuit bastards! Guards!
Well, Father Malagrida continued his good works with the native Guarani. But Pombal's prejudice against Jesuits was now fueled even more. He made it his mission to wipe out all Jesuit influence from Portugal and all of its colonies.
And I guess Malagrida's bluntness and arrogance did not help matters either.
The most unfair of accusations was still to come.
Enter. Here he is, the wily old fox.
Senor Marquis, why am I being treated in this way? All I ever wanted for my people was justice and treatment.
Shut up, you bastard! I want you to admit right now, here, that it was you and your band of crooked rogues called the Jesuits who masterminded the plan to kill His Majesty the King.
What? To kill the king? That is not true. That is a lie.
Oh, shut up! You don't tell me what truth is.
The king, majesty, and the queen depend on our counsel and guidance. They trusted us completely. Why would we want to?
Oh, shut up. Enough of this histrionics. You are finished, Padre. I've already banished those 5 Jesuit confessors from the royal court. I've withdrawn the faculty of listening to confessions and preaching. And moreover, the king now firmly believes that it is you and your band of crooked rogues called the Jesuits who masterminded the plan to kill him.
No! This is unfair!
Oh, shut up.
No! This is unfair!
Guards! Take him!
No!
Take him!
This is unfair!
And throw him to the dungeons!
This is unfair!
Out with you, pestilence! Bloody Jesuits! I'm going to finish them! Not just in Portugal, but all over the world! Viva Marquês de Pombal!
That was the drop that caused the glass to overflow. Malagrida and the Jesuits were declared guilty of treason and attempt to murder the king, and were cruelly tortured and sentenced to death. Malagrida was hanged and his body burnt in Rochua Square.
Father, what are you thinking?
Let nothing trouble you. Let nothing frighten you. Everything passes, but God will never change. Patient endurance will obtain everything. Whoever has fought wants for nothing at all. God alone is enough. God alone is enough. Whoever has God wants for nothing at all. Let nothing trouble you. Let nothing frighten you. Everything passes, but God will never change. Patient endurance will obtain everything. Whoever has God wants for nothing at all. God alone is enough. God alone is enough. Whoever has God wants for nothing at all. God alone is enough. God alone is enough. Whoever has God wants for nothing at all. Whoever has God wants for nothing at all. Come, we have a long way to go. The next big hurdle was in France. In no other place was the opposition as strong and as vicious as it was in France.
formalities have been completed, and we are ready to set a brand new company, Ranchon Cartier and Company. You will be remembered as the greatest business typhoon this island of Martinique has ever witnessed.
You mean business tycoon?
Yeah, of course. A priest that too. A padre, the greatest business typhoon.
The word is tycoon.
Oh, whatever it is, what does it matter? It is a business typhoon.
Boss, shut up, you two. Stop that squabbling. By the way, thank you very much for your wishes and also being faithful servants in my company. But you know, Pierre, what the real reason is for me to set up this latest business venture. I'm hopeful that I can turn my fortunes around. 3 successive hurricanes had destroyed all my sugar plantations. Then that epidemic, it ruined all my labor force. So many workers of mine died. It cost me 20,000 livres. I was desperate, you know. I was desperate.
Wouldn't your Jesuit provincial back in France have helped you? No, I mean nothing.
Or your father general who is in Rome? They say he's a mighty rich.
Shut up. Get on with your work.
Oh, I told you, no, he's a business typhoon.
Yes, you are right.
Padre, I have gone through the records, the statements of account regarding your business transactions here in Martinique, dating back to 1747, when you first took over as the administrator of this mission.
Who asked you to go through those accounts?
Padre, I have discovered that we are in deficit of 1.5 million livres. We have been declared bankrupt by the local government. And you wish to launch a new company? Have you ever thought about the people we serve here, their future, their livelihood?
Enough! Father Marnef, if I were ever have been bothered about these petty losses, I would never have reached where I am today.
Petty losses? Padre, we are deep ridden in debt. How are we going to pay back our clients, Messrs. Leonsi Brothers and Goff? And your plan to send 30 more shipments of goods to Amsterdam and Cadiz also has been backfired. All our ships and goods have been plundered and stolen by British pirates. And you wish to launch a new company? Padre, we are absolutely broke. This is not business. This is foolishness. Moreover, this is not our way of proceeding. This is not according to the mind of our Father Ignatius.
Father Marnef, you are not the mind of Saint Ignatius. Remember that.
Reverend Father De La Marche is here.
What?
Yes, he is here, sent by the Provincial of France to investigate into illicit business transactions.
I don't believe this.
I come with no animosity for the Lavalier. I come to know the truth. My only wish is to make a thorough investigation regarding the rumors that has been going around for a few years. Speak to me, Padre. I trust that you are an honorable Jesuit and have always had the noblest of intention. And you have made mistakes like we all make mistakes. I wish to help you. And the Society of Jesus in France more than ever needs your cooperation. The French government has cornered us and they have been...
Reverend Father, are you saying that I am responsible for the government sanctions we now face? Don't you remember that I was sent here at a time this mission was financially in ruins? The consultants gave me a carte blanche, a blank check to build this mission.
Yes, but no one permitted you to do business.
This mission needed grain. There was no food for people. The houses were in ruins. I had to rebuild them. Foreign trade was needed to support this mission, Father, to support this mission.
The problem is much wider than this mission. Padre, the problem is much wider than you think. The debts you incurred here in Martinique have now been accrued to the whole province of France. Your exploits here have made the whole province vulnerable. And all the Jesuits are being held responsible. The parliament has pronounced a sentence condemning Father General and the whole society to pay Mrs. Leonci and brothers the sum of 1.5 million livres plus 50,000 livres for damages, interest, and expenses. Where this gonna come from? They have all forgotten about your blunderous business